Hola mi amigos, howdy, Wagon fam, how you doing? Welcome to the show. My name is JT. This is JT Podcast, and today on 4th of December 2025. Hey, the year is running. This December is running quick fast. I hope you guys are doing good. Welcome to the show. Thank you for the love and support you guys are showing me in the streets. Your love is amazing. I love you so much. Thank you so much. And karibu sana to the show. I'm back again with another banger. This is a reaction video. Of course, not so good news from the streets. Horrible news. But either way, we have to talk about what's happening, what's trending, what's popping in the streets. So karibu sana, you know the drill. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't. We're hitting 7K before the end of the year. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Please guys, make it happen. The subscribe button is either here or here. Either here or here. So, a moment, subscribe. You can become a channel member too. Yeah. You know what happens. To celebrate my birthday, I will actually unlock all the videos from the membership and let you all look at those exclusive perks on that day. Then from that, I can take them back to the membership. How about that? Anyway, a story for another day. I hope you guys have watched Marwa's last night video. Premiered like 10 hours ago before I made this video actually. Well, when I'm making this video, it's 10 hours as he posted. I watched that video. It was kind of boring from the beginning, but towards somewhere, 30 minutes there, I saw a lot of things and I was shocked. That I was really shocked. And at least some comments, some keyboard reactors were bold enough to tell Censor that, hey, you're the one who made this mistake. So apparently, the horses that came here, the Palusas and those I don't know, the Marapalooza stud horses, most of them and some of them are so aggressive. Like they're so aggressive, and they've been aggressive to these trainers that are here working. So it happened that yesterday, a guy was seriously attacked by a horse, you know. And our Censor is here crying and saying, you know, these horses, they need a strong guy. A strong guy like Joseph. You know, Joseph is the other guy who was here previously and he was kind of fired, I would say. You know. A minute. Let me confirm if my sound is okay. See, when you're recording a video and you don't have someone to give your feedback. Oh, I'm good. So, Joseph is the guy who was here previously and he was a professional horse trainer. He was training these horses and he was stopped. Censor stopped him. But he said he didn't fire him, so he stopped him. He paused, that's the term he used. He paused his job until further notice, and that's to mean he was fired, literally. So this guy was the only strong and professional horse trainer who was capable of training a horse for maybe 2 weeks, and it was all good. And now that these horses have become so aggressive, and the boys who are working with them, for them or with them, are now afraid maybe they could be threatening to leave, because if the horses are so aggressive, and man is telling them, don't worry, how? So he is now remembering that guy he fired called Joseph. He want to bring him home to come and take care of these horses. Or maybe he just wished that guy Joseph who could come and solve this issue. Speaking about the trainer, there is this guy, I don't know, it's Max. Max has been really crying to Censor, telling him, can you allow me to open a channel? And you know, it's like this opening a YouTube channel. Does Max don't know, or don't Max know that you can just open your own channel without even struggle? Once you have a Google account, once you have an email, you have a channel, just go to YouTube and click upload. Automatically your channel will be created. So he's been crying to this guy, telling him I need a channel. So, and he's dodging him around, telling him, I need to talk to my wife because I don't want to create a family problem, a family conflict with my wife, because now this is something we should discuss, me and Rocio. I mean, Max, you want to open your personal channel. You want to grow a channel. Do you need a permission? Do you need approval from Rocio? Why do people become this, I don't know, puny? How do I call it? You have, anyway, let me not blow my mind. Anyway, on the other side, I'll be checking the Q&A session of Marwa and his Argentinian family, and how they were talking, what they were discussing over there. And these people are so fed up, they're so tired of this meal. And that's all the comments people are advising Senso that, in Argentina, these people used to consume a lot of beef, meat, and all that. But here it's only ugali and sukuma and beans and rice. I mean, so it's a lot of things that are not exciting. So they need a more balanced diet. They need to eat good. So that is their biggest concern. They need to eat good. And Q&A. What is the most exciting part of Africa, and what is one thing that is upsetting, or they wish they... Okay, we'll be talking about that in a bit. Before we get into it, please smash the like button and subscribe. And let me start with this news of workers being attacked by horses. And now, I really think that this guy needs to take a serious action, because if these boys are subject to this danger of horses like this, if something happened, sometimes I asked when Mr. Luz was, when Marwa was planning to use, let me use that term, to use Mr. Luz to paint the houses and all those kind of things, like a worker. And I asked her if something happened to Mr. Luz. Just imagine this was Mr. Luz trying to, groom the horses and maybe watch them because he wanted to be active. And that horse attacked Mr. Luz. You can imagine if that horse attacked Luz, what would have happened? And he's old. At least this young man, he realized that impact. Like, hey, the horse is biting him, and I already torn a cloth and then it now getting into the flesh. And he jumped, like, impulsively. So what if it was just that old man, Louis? Do you think he would be talking about the same story? Or maybe the horse would have chopped out some liver from the old man? I mean, it's not even a laughing matter, but now I'm asking myself questions like, now if this is something that is happening here, like this, and now we make it a laughing matter, or Sensor makes it a non-issue and say, don't worry. Actually, that is the response that Sensor told the boys. Don't worry. They only need training. Sooner or later, they will be fine. So you guys don't worry. You'll be fine. You'll be fine, okay? You'll be fine. But it's something to look into. Sensor, if your workers don't have even insurances, if they don't even have the cover, medical cover, whatever, if this horse injures someone, I know what Sensor will do is just to tell him to take a break, a 2-week break, go home and nurse your wounds, and when you're good, come back. And I think like, okay, if maybe this thing happened to you, what can I do? I'm not sure if that will happen. But either way, the working condition of these boys is not really good at all. I'm not sure how much they're being paid. I don't know. That is a subject that maybe something, maybe they will want to talk about later, or maybe some days if they want to. But let me show you something here so interesting. Kindly like the video, guys. Alright? And subscribe. Let me start from here.
You'll be checking. Oh, he's very tough. Hey.
So, this guy here, I don't know what is the name. Is this Max or is this wait, hold on. I don't see that Kikuyu guy called, what is the name of that guy? Kamau. So is it true that Kamau quit the job? I heard that rumor, but I didn't confirm, but I haven't seen him since that day. So Kamau didn't like the idea of working for free for shoutouts. So he left, he quit. Because now what I'm seeing here is this guy Max and the other boy. And Max is the only guy who's here, and he's the one who was attacked by the horse. So does mean that the other guy Kamau left, like he fired himself or he quit the job. Because maybe he watched these streets and he was like, okay, so you guys are telling me that I'll be working here for a shout. Hell no. He quit. Like he went. I don't see him no more. It's the same thing that happened to the guy called Joseph. That's why Senso is crying that This hostess needs a tough guy. And you know, seriously, if Marwa cared about his workers' welfare and all that, the guy like Joseph, that was the best guy for this farm, for this stud or Marwa Palusa stud thing. He was here. He was so professional and he knew what he was doing. But now you can't expect someone to offer professional labor, maybe professional job, and do whatever it takes, and you can be there, praising him how he's so good at what he does. But now when it comes to maybe payment, you expect him to understand that, here you can work for a shout out and all those kind of things. So that's why maybe he left. Now, the only remaining guy called Max here, who is here only because he's hoping that Rocio will approve his request to open a YouTube channel. Maybe in back of his mind, he feel like, if I'm here and I open a channel and I'll be filming, grooming the horses, that is me making a lot of money. And one thing is, Max, if you're watching this, one thing you have to understand is, as long as Marwa knows this game, he will never allow you to open a YouTube channel, because if you open a channel, then Marwa will lack no content. Look, he comes with a camera. Anytime he approaches these boys, he comes with a camera. That is one thing that he prevents this guy from saying or speaking their mind, or maybe if there's anything that is burning, if there's something that they want to tell him that we don't like this and that, they will hold, because they don't want to sound that on camera. And then Marwa will be like, I will talk that off camera, and he bounces. I don't know if they get another time. And another thing is, if Marwa allow this guy to open a YouTube channel, that's to mean all the content that we need to know, all the updates about the horses, how they're doing, how he's grooming them, and all those kind of things. We won't need to go to watch Marwa video. We watch Max videos to know what is happening there, if there's anything. And maybe he's afraid again that, for example, when that horse was so aggressive like that, all that process they could have captured it. So we will see that on his videos, and all those small fault things that he doesn't want people to see, they'll be seen there. So if Max is sitting there and waiting for Marwa to approve his request to open a YouTube channel, actually, I don't know. That's not going to happen. Before actually I play this of the horse attacking Max, let me bring this part of the YouTube channel. We can start from there. Yeah. Guys, like the video. Let's start from here.
Reid Hoffman is one of...
Sorry. Let me skip the commercials as you like the video. Don't skip mine though. Don't skip my commercials though.
Because you guys have seen before what has happened.
No. We can start from here. Right there.
I'm filming. I have to finish my video, then we talk if there's something.
No. So the guy was telling Senso, hey, I need to open a channel. What happened? I've been asking you every day about this issue of me wanting to open a channel, and you haven't answered me anything. So do you have plans for that? I don't know if that is the Max, I don't know their names, seriously. I don't know if that is Max or the other guy. So he's working there so hard in hopes that maybe one of these fine days, Rocio will approve his request to open a YouTube channel and he can be filming around. And that is Marwa's biggest fear. If someone like him open a channel, it's the same thing, the same case with the Mogesi. You understand? You remember the Mogesi case? Mogesi was here taking care of the horses and rabbits and all that, and he will film everything. And Marwa will like that content, because now more subscribers will go to that channel to be checking out, maybe to see the updates. Because now what Marwa comes here is bossing around with the camera and asking them questions that he wants people to know, or asking questions, targeting something that he wants people to hear. But now when these people film, they will film raw, anything, all the content you will see. And he's afraid of that. And again, whenever his biggest fear again is, he's worried about someone getting out of here and going outside there and now spilling the tea and say, you saw how I was working so hard, I never got paid. And now, because now he would have built a fan base from his fan base, and the same people who were watching him working there, they'll be shocked to hear that he was never paid, or maybe he was mistreated. That's the biggest fear he has. So this guy was approaching him every time and telling him, hey, what happened to that request of mine? I thought you guys were working on me opening a channel. This guy need to know that you can open a channel on your own. What does it take? Do you? I don't know.
Okay. I'm filming. I have to finish my video, then we talk if there's something.
No, just about you. I opened it.
The one, YouTube.
Yes. So
You know, I have
All right. So what else? Apart from me approaching you guys and recording a video, if you want to talk to me, I'll tell him, hey, can't you see I'm busy, I'm working, I'm recording a video. So you wait for me to finish this, then if anything, we can talk. And that is never going to happen. You continue working. The guys are like, no, it's about my YouTube channel. As I told you, we need to open a channel and I need to have a channel. So he was told, you wait until Rocio approves that request. Otherwise, nothing is going to happen. I don't want to have a family conflict. Because if I allow you to open a channel, Rocio will be like, who allowed you to tell him to open a channel? So basically, Senso is telling us. Senso is kind of telling us that he's voiceless here. He's powerless. If Rocio doesn't approve something here, how is this guy opening a channel is going to cause a family conflict between Marwa and Rocio? Because I don't understand. This boy can know that he's being used. He's just being played. I mean, listen to Senso's explanation.
to speak to my wife. I already told you.
yes.
I don't want to bring conflict in the family.
Okay.
Yes. Guys, Max wants to start a YouTube channel.
Oh, that is Max. Very good. I thought it was Max. So Max wants to start a channel, but I told him that I don't want to have family conflict with my wife. And whose wife, by the way? We are yet to know who this person that Mara keeps calling wife. So I told him I don't want to have problems with my wife. So he need to chill and wait and give me time to discuss with my wife. And the thing is, the wife will not approve that because wife understands the game. So he might not even need that permission from the wife because how many channels have you seen Mara promoting? A lot. But the biggest problem here is if Max open a channel, and you guys have been checking Max here every day, it's going to be the same case with the Mogesi. You'll all go to follow that channel to know the updates about the Appaloosa, what is happening there. So literally he will be the one who will be running that Marwa Appaloosa style on his own personal channel. And when he bounced from there and decided to spill the tea, you all will believe him. And that is something that Senso cannot risk. How do you expect him to do that?
But me and my wife, we have to agree on that. And because you guys have seen before what has happened, work.
Yeah, exactly. So you guys have seen before what happened. Workers like Mogesi and Gintu, they were here and they had their YouTube channels. They were filming, and when they got out of here, they exposed the ugly. You guys, I never wanted that to be out, but now because I allowed them to be filming here, they could film. Even when their first host died, they filmed that, and they were the first to break the news. But I wanted to be low key, just like that. The Rio, they never said what happened. Cecil will say, I don't know. They fed it paraffin or liquid paraffin or whatever, gasoline. And now they cook the stories, and nobody up to this moment, nobody knows the real cause of that Rio's death. But if there was someone like Mogesi in that compound and he was taking care, maybe he would be the first to break the news, or maybe he would have filmed that process, or maybe that incident and showed you what happened. But because this guy doesn't want that, he's saying, no. You've seen previously what happened.
Cars with YouTube, sometimes it brings conflict. Because you guys have seen before what has happened, workers with YouTube, sometimes it brings conflict of interest. And I'm not saying he doesn't deserve to have a
conflict of interest. That is the thing. So all of you will be fighting for the same views, and the same audience want to know the updates. We don't want that to happen.
A YouTube channel, but I'm just saying we have to have at least some rules in between and understanding. Yes.
Oh, okay. It's not like I don't want him to have a YouTube channel, but you have to have some rules here and understanding. The rules is, if you're working here and you have a YouTube channel, the revenue you make from here will be counted as payment. That's the thing that this guy wanted to push even some days back. that you're making money from the content you film in my compound and I'm not charging you. So is that not supposed to be termed as payment, as salary? Because if you're making like $500 from YouTube revenue and from filming my compound, from filming my houses, or filming all these things of mine here, then we should count that as me paying you indirectly. So I know maybe that's what I think. He want to squeeze the guy, squeeze him, and now give him that terms or those terms and conditions. If he accepts, that's to mean he will open a channel under the condition that when you film, we'll at the end of the month we'll sit down and see how much you made from this content of mine, and now we can deduct that, or maybe I'll need a cut. Oh, if I have to pay you salary, I'll need a cut from that revenue or something. What is that terms and condition that he want to give him? He just want to have a channel.
So let's go on the other side. So here actually we have 3 people with YouTube channels, but I don't push them on my YouTube channel so much because I know what it means sometimes.
Yeah, I know what it means too. There are like 3 people here who have YouTube channels, but I don't push them so much on my channel because I know what it means. Exactly. They'll eventually be bigger YouTubers, and of course they will attract audience. They will attract your subscribers and maybe your donors. Some of them will be concerned about their working condition and what is happening over there. They will want to maybe be part of it and want to help and all those kind of things. And maybe they will learn more about what you don't show. So that's what's up.
These YouTube channels, haters go there and tell them, oh, you're being used, you're working so hard. Hey, I'm sorry for you, look how...
Can I give you a whip or should I laugh first? So, listen, man. If it's about haters going to those channels and telling them you're being used, these people watches reactors even without going to their channels. If there's someone who is open-minded and maybe someone who has eyes and can see that they're being used, they will see eventually. All right. So this idea of you telling them, or maybe thinking that if they open channels, haters will go there and tell them they're being used. If someone knows that they are not being used, why will you worry about haters telling them that you're being used? Because, of course, for example, if I'm working for you, all right? If I'm working for you, for example, I manage people's social media accounts. I'm a social media manager. If I'm managing your social media handles and you're paying me $20 a month, and there is somewhere someone is being paid $1,000 a month, and if there's someone tells me that I'm being used, and I can't see that, that's no problem. But if indeed I see that I'm being used, yes, I am. So your biggest worry and his biggest worry is haters will tell them, or let's say, let's put the way it is. Okay, let me not bring it like Cecil is saying it. Let's say he's worried that people will wake these guys up. Okay? Eventually someone will come and wake them out or open eyes and be like, oh, hey, Max, listen. Are you seriously doing all this for $20 a month? Are you serious? Do you know any other parts of the country where they keep houses? If you go there, you'll be this. Or maybe they will ask, do you have an insurance cover? No. Do you get allowances, or maybe how are you being paid? On what basis? Do you get lunch? Do you get breakfast? Do this and that? Where do you sleep? Or maybe all those kind of things. If none, you're being used. So if that is something that Sensu is worried about, hey, listen, those people, eventually they will work out. What happened to that Kamau, that Kikuyu guy who came to work here as a professional, and Marwa was already praising him and saying, I guess this is the more professional guy among all these people, and I think he will be helping. No, now Max will be helping him because now this is the one, and he will sleep. He will sleep and wake up the time he wants. So Marwa will wake up in the morning and start filming and be like, where is Kamau? Oh, I guess he's still sleeping, so maybe I'm gonna wait for him to wake up and we'll see if we can. Yeah. So Kamau left. He left, or maybe he quit. He wasn't fired, unlike Joseph. So haters will come and tell these guys, look, you are beaten by a horse, you are attacked by a horse, and you're still here. And he did nothing. He just told you, don't worry. That is what he told you, you're being used. That is the biggest worry this guy has. But you know what? Eventually they will work up. Eventually they will work up. Okay, let me repeat this part.
Because I know what it means sometimes. These YouTube channels, haters go there and tell them, oh, you're being used, you're working so hard. Hey, I'm sorry for you. Look how Marwa talks to you in this video. Until you confuse someone who was willing to work.
So haters will go there and start telling them, hey, you're being used, and you know, until you confuse someone who was willing to work for free. That's the term that you missed. And until this guy who was so much willing to work for free, for nothing, and now they don't want to do that anymore. Because now they have woken up, they have seen that indeed they're being used. So they don't want to do that anymore. Oh my God. That's all. Where are we, bro? Yes, that is for you and your boys. If they don't see no problem, they deserve whips. Yes, like that.
To work to start thinking somewhere else.
So they will stop working here because now they will feel like they're being used, and they will start thinking about going somewhere else.
Was willing to work, ready to work to start thinking somewhere else. And again.
All right. So if these are the boys that Marwa is worried about, stop working here and thinking about somewhere else. It's true, because now I'm looking at this guy, Max, who is seriously begging to open a YouTube channel, has been seriously injured or attacked by a horse. And all that Sensor could tell him is, don't worry, don't worry. At the same time, crying and hoping that the other guy who left, Joseph, could come and now handle these horses.
You'll be checking. You'll be checking. Oh, he's very tough.
No,
Hey.
he's very dangerous. He beats man.
So this guy was here to help him. Maybe initially he was trying to groom the horse by himself. And the horses turned and injured him, attacked him so aggressively. And now they're afraid. They have to handle it, both of them, two of them. And he couldn't even tell Marwa that I was injured. That is something that I don't know how these boys are operating. He was attacked. He couldn't go and report that, hey, look, the horse is so aggressive, he had attacked me, torn my t-shirt, almost biting my liver out of the stomach. It's bad. It's really bad. So he's there, he's sitting there and maybe waiting for something crazy to happen so that they can come out here and say, oh my God, oh, how did this happen? Oh my God, these horses need to be trained or need to be... So, they're reporting. They're reporting to Sensor that this guy has been seriously attacked by a horse. It was so aggressive, it attacked him so bad. Torn his t-shirt and almost did him dirty. And you need to listen to Sensor's response when he was told.
He beat you.
Yeah, ametoboa nguo.
Do you see that? Let me play slowly so that you see what happened. Right, look here.
No,
Hey.
he's very dangerous. He beats Max.
He beat you.
This horse is so dangerous. It beat Max. It's like he beat you. Look.
Ametoboa nguo.
Yeah. Ametoboa nguo doesn't mean it just torn a cloth. Okay? It attacked me. Torn even my cloth. Look here. And our Sensor could do is just go there and open that part and be like, yeah, this is crazy. But now, don't worry, as long as your liver is not out, don't even worry. This is not that much. As long as you're still breathing, keep working, boy. I don't know if you guys can notice. If you watch that original video, you'll see that part. It's so reddish, like it seriously injured this guy. Because now you can imagine the impact of that bite that the horse bite him with a cloth until a cloth was torn, and now it got to the body. So that was a very serious impact, you know. And so he's removing the shirt and checking and be like, ah, yeah. Deep down, he know that shit, this guy maybe needs to go for a checkup. Maybe there is something that happened inside. Could be an internal bleeding or something. But now what he told him is, keep working, bro. Right? Don't worry. We will train these horses 2-3 weeks, they'll be fine. You keep working. Don't even worry. Now imagine if this Max had a channel and he filmed and now said, look guys, I have been seriously attacked by this aggressive horse, and now it beat me like this, torn my clothes, and look how reddish my back is. What do you think, guys? Maybe right there they will be like, okay, this is bad. This is really bad, and you need to get out right now. You need to go for maybe medical checkup, or maybe you need this and that. But he was told to keep working. Hey, Max, keep working.
Like literally.
Like one touch.
It's ridiculous. That's also is asking how that thing happened. It's like it's fun, you know. It's funny. Like literally, it beat him like once, like literally like this. Yeah, the guy is like, yes, one touch, like ngang. Because this is like a movie. You don't even feel nothing. But yeah, you still working. You couldn't even raise an alarm at that moment that you were attacked. Hey. So listen, I've been attacked with a hose. And I don't know if I should continue working here or working like this. I don't know if anything now dangerous can happen. We need maybe a serious measure. Maybe we need to tame this hose. Maybe maybe it need to be isolated, or maybe place somewhere, or maybe bring someone who's capable of handling these aggressive horses. No. So how did it happen, by the way? It beat you like one touch. All right, that's funny. That's kind of funny. Explain to me.
Yeah. Like literally.
Like one touch.
Listen to this. Hey, seriously? Oh my God! I can't imagine. That was crazy, you know. But hey. So what are we gonna do? Keep working, you know. Don't worry.
No, you know this horse. Don't worry about him.
What did you just say? You know these horses. Don't worry about him. Don't. It beat you. Almost taking you out. No. You know these horses. Don't worry. Don't worry about them. Not at all. Hey.
No, you know this horse. Don't worry about him.
Do not.
You know what will happen? All he needs is serious training. He will.
You know what will happen? It only needs some serious training. All that and everything will be fine. Don't worry about him. Okay? He was attacking you, or it attacked you. Seriously, turn your clothes and maybe made. Oh my God! Don't worry. You know what will happen is it needs some serious training. And now right there, he knew there was a problem. So when he walked, he didn't want to talk about this thing when he was with the boys. So he walked away and he went speaking with it on camera, maybe saying, you know, and sometimes maybe he forget himself. And you know, guys, I think these horses, they need that guy called Joseph. Joseph was the strongest guy. He's a strong guy. He will train these horses maybe in 2 days or 3 weeks, 2 weeks, and they'll be good. And maybe we need him. But what happened to Joseph? Joseph left because he was underpaid, and maybe Marwa told him whatever and kind of fired him. I don't know. He said he paused him. What? He gave him a break. But that's literally he was fired.
Cool down.
Stop taking me.
Stop working for free. Like the video, guys. All right. Any time you see a commercial here, that's to remind you, like the video. Right.
Serious training. He will cool down. He eats cubes every day. He grazes. You see, he's looking like he wants to fight.
All right. They need training because see these horses. They eat cubes every day. They graze. They drink water, and they ain't got no job to do. So all they think about is maybe climbing or mounting on other, or maybe fighting. Look at him. Looks like he want to fight. But one thing is, don't worry about him, all right? You who was injured like that, you don't even need a medical checkup. Didn't even ask Max, hey, how do you feel? Because, ask me, like a horse beat you until he turn your clothes. I don't know how you die in English. It turn your clothes. It tore your clothes. Yeah, it tore your clothes. Tore, oh, whatever. It teared. Or it tore your Hey, English is not my mouth. English is mdomo changu. Hey, you guys understand, right? This English came with a ferry, or a mare, or a ship on water. So, this guy didn't even ask Max, hey, like just a considerate boss, like a concerned boss. Hey, oh my God, how did this happen? It attacked you. So, Max, how you feeling? Is this something that maybe you may need some checkup? Or what did you apply some pain relievers? Or did you even, what happened? What's the impact? How was the impact of that beat or that attack? Do you feel something bad? Do you feel like you need some checkup? Do you feel like you need some medical attention? I don't know. One thing is, don't worry about these horses. Yeah, they not bad. I guess they need some training, 2 days or 3. They'll be fine. You understand? Yeah, just don't worry about it.
What happened? Hey.
So you're asking what happened. The boy is explaining. He was grooming. He was washing the horse. So when he passed in front of this horse like that, it attacked him quick, fast. Pop! Beat him badly. But now here he is. He's working. He can't sit down and tell Marwa that, I'm sitting here, I'm not working because I was attacked. He's afraid to be fired. And again, he needs his YouTube channel open. So he's doing what he can to please the masters to consider his request of opening him a YouTube channel. And that is something that Marwa will never do. Hey, host trainer Max, please, why do you... why can't you just wake up? If it was me, I would have asked for a leave. I need to go and do a checkup. And you didn't even ask me how I'm feeling. Do I keep working there? No, I need that. I need a break. So the other guy too is explaining, there's a time it beat me too when I was giving him food. Alright? So these are the things that we've been seeing here. And now maybe we are afraid to tell you. There's a time this horse attacked me too when I was feeding him. Kuna time iliniuma pia nikimwekea chakula. So for Swahili speakers, you understand. Translate to this non-Swahili speakers of mine in the comment section and tell them what I'm saying or what the guy is explaining. Howdy, you feel it? So the guy is explaining again. There's a time this was again Ken. There's another guy called Ken. So this also has been attacking workers here silently. Only that we don't tell you. But now you need to know that this horse is so aggressive and it's been attacking people here. Like that.
He just needs to be.
So he told him this horse is ni hatari. It's dangerous. Assessor is like, aye, no, chill, boy. It's not that dangerous, is it? It's not.
Be taken seriously, and also he needs training. Guys, this horse has no training. He's our stallion. I think he was living in the bush where he came from.
He was living in the bush. Why did he come here? Anyway, so I saw a comment in the comment section there. People are telling Marwa, you fire someone, and now when something happened that needs his attention, you start thinking about them. And that comment really caught my attention because while he started talking about Joseph, the guy who was training the horse, now that something terrible has happened to the workers here, with them horses. So this is the time that he think about Joseph. What's that part though?
Let me take you to the other side. We see what is going on. Yeah, that horse needs training. Sometimes I feel like the guy who we post his work, his name is Joseph.
All right. Those horses need some serious training, and sometimes I feel like that guy. So the other guy that we post his work, that's to mean we put his work into pause or into stop. Literally, the guy that I fired, the first horse trainer that I fired, was actually the real horse trainer, and it was a professional. And if it was him who was taking care of these horses, they could be trained. He could train them. And right now they could be that aggressive. So he's remembering, oh my God. Just like when his fish pond, or I don't know how even to call them, fish swimming pools. When they failed to work, after even tiling them and putting all those and saying, I'm going to show you how to do this professionally, and he couldn't manage, he remembered that guy Gintu. Like, so that's the same thing that's happening here. And when another horse died and after another one, I'm sure deep down he was like, okay, there are some boys who are working here and they were taking care of these horses. And if it was them, maybe we could have lost these horses. They could be still here. So these horses are becoming so aggressive, and there's no serious training here. That's a fact. All the Marwa think about is feeding them. I bought tons and tons of meal, tons of hay, tons of this and that and that. But there's something about training. So there's something about taking care of them. And these guys who are working with the horses, they need to be safe. You don't just look at, today, or what have you done today? Give me a report. I watch them. I combed them. I took my Afro comb and made their tails. So Joseph was the strongest guy. And I guess he need to be, so we remember him. Maybe he need to come back. The question is, will Joseph agree to come back after what you did to him? Will he?
The guy who we post his work, his name is Joseph. That horse needs Joseph to train it.
That horse needs Joseph. There's a comment here that I want to show you before we proceed. Where is that? Where is that? Let me see if I have that. I didn't. Where is that? What is that? Just a moment. I'm trying to check that comment. That comment disappeared. It was just right here. Trying to locate it. I guess this is a comment. There are a lot of comments, but let me just even use this. Can you see it on the bigger screen? This is the comment actually I'm talking about. This guy called Maisha Junior. Oh, somebody called themselves Maisha Junior. Hey, that's crazy. Maisha Junior, is this Maisha Junior saying, you stopped Joseph, then you start saying that the aggressive horse need Joseph for training because he's tough guy. And he put some emoji of crying there, like sad emojis. Like this guy is so disappointed with how Sense is saying that the aggressive horses, they need what? They need Joseph, the strong guy. So he's asking Senso, you stopped Joseph, okay? He's like, you fired him. But now, you say the horses, these aggressive horses, they need him because he's strong. What kind of the Lulu guy this guy is? If you know he was strong and you know he was the one who's capable of handling these horses and training them and taking care of them, why did you fire him? Why do you need 10 guys who cannot handle a horse and you fired someone who's capable of handling all this? That means you don't want to work with professionals because they know their work. They want to be paid appropriately. They want to be paid nicely or handsomely according to how they offer their job or maybe what they do. But you can't stand that. See someone like Max, he has been beat by a horse, attacked by a horse, but he can't say nothing. He can't even dare to leave or go to hospital to check himself. He's just going to sit there and maybe Rocio and you can feel like, oh, maybe at this point, maybe he deserves to be open a YouTube channel. And yes. Hey, Max, what are you waiting for? You're waiting for a time where this horse will chop your arm off or your hand. Maybe chop your balls off. That's when the time you'll realize, oh, these horses are aggressive. And now they're almost finished you. That's the moment you'll want to wake up and go home. Is that what you want? Wake up, boy. Go home. Go home. Or maybe demand the compensation. If it was me, hey, Cesar will have taken me to hospital, paid, and maybe compensated me. How will he subject me to such harsh working condition and maybe no payment? I can't.
He's very aggressive. I mean, the horse. So he needs a very tough guy. Joseph was very good in training.
So what happened? You see, this guy is so deluded. If he was so good at what he was doing, then why did you fire him? Why? He was so tough and so good. The horse needed him.
If he trains that horse for 2 weeks, he will calm down. He will not. Yeah, he eats a lot. You know, horses are very funny. They eat.
This guy kind of sick. Says, are you okay? Sometimes I ask myself, is this guy really okay? Because I don't understand him.
Drink. All he has to do is just climb a female. That's why he's this aggressive. Yeah. You see, he can.
So, are you going to hire Joseph back? Because now you can tell him, my horses are so aggressive, you need to come, or maybe you need to come and train them for free and go back. You can't be, you see, Cesar is like that guy who, when she hits the fan, that's when he remembers you. And now he knows you're the only one who can fix it. That is when you become useful to him. But these other times, now he'll be like, okay, he doesn't realize your worth. He doesn't realize what he got, what role you playing there. The same thing happened until someone like Ginto and Mogezi left their compound. That is when he realized that, hey. So this guy was really playing a greater role here. Look, horses are dying, fish didn't even survive. Conmam came to feed them, I don't know, finger millet or sorghum or ugali, leftovers. I don't know, all those kind of things that she came to feed them. They all died. The water became so green and blue, I don't know, yellow, orange, purple. That's what they remember. But anyway, these horse trainers or maybe these guys who are working here, they need to seriously talk with Senso. He need to consider their working conditions. If something happened to someone here, maybe he may not even able to tell you that something terrible happened. We just let it slide. But it's not looking good at all. All Senso is talking about is, oh, this horse has become so big, I can sell them for $18,000. Hey, Senso. What about the people who are training them?
If you're gonna sell him, or right now his price would be minimum 18,000 USD. Minimum, that horse over there.
That aggressive horse that is attacking my workers, if you want to sell him, you can go for a minimum of $18,000. Yeah, the harm they're causing is no problem here. Anyway, there's a part here I want you to check. The QAs. Sorry, fellas. There's a reminder that you need to click the like button. There's a reminder that you need to like the video.
So now you don't see that much forest and things like that.
Alright, so this was a Q&A with them family, and they were asking about, they were talking about what is their experience in Kenya and all those kind of things. A lot of questions were just the normal one. There's some part that I want to check here. This one.
Ask her when it's boiled or roasted.
Panoy.
Ask her which is their favorite food so far from what they have eaten.
Right. I saw other people complaining about this guy, this lady Romina, that for them, for them in Argentina, maybe it's their culture. They don't see no problem with wearing booty shorts when you're sitting with your seniors, your parents around. But here in Kenya, you can be wearing like this. You can be dressing like this. So I saw those comments. I don't know if Rocio is going to be cool with it. Like Romina is wearing booty shorts, and she's sitting there with the parents. And now maybe Marwa's parents will be coming here, or maybe whoever, the neighbors and the seniors will be coming here. They won't like this idea that this grown lady is dressing like this, actually. But I don't know if the Argentinians have no problem. I don't know if it's going to be a problem. But seriously, trust me, you can be dressing like that. For us, you can't dress like that with your parents or around your parents. No, you cannot. So if not for their culture, they should understand that they're here in Kenya. All right? They're here in Kenya, they're not in Argentina. Just like I saw Censo. When he went to Argentina, he acted like he is in Argentina. He acted like a slave there. He worked there. He couldn't even tell them that I owned such a big villa and such a big compound. And I think this is the most humbling thing for these Argentinians. Landing in Kenya and realizing that this guy was not who he thought he was. This guy is actually rich on the real ground. He's actually good, he's composed. So right now I know and Marwa maybe needed them to come here and experience and see the type of guy he is. And that thing is so humbling to these people and to Rocio. Seriously. Because that moment that he was there working, and actually reminded Mr. Lewis that cape you're wearing, that cape, that is what I used to wear when I was working in your junkyard. That one. Yeah. So now that you're here, you can know the type of guy I am. It's not who you thought I was. But anyway, I was talking about the dress code here and the culture difference. But I say, when Censo was on the other side, he acted like he was there. He didn't take the village in him. He didn't take the Kenyan in him there. He acted like they acted there. Or he behaved. He lived like them. So they should know better. I think that's the first thing you do when you go to a country is just to do a small background check about their culture, what they do generally. Okay, what is their taboo, their norms. For example, I hear that in Dubai, you can't be like, how can I say? You can't be romantic, like you can't take those characters there. Like you can't be hugging and kissing your wives or your partners in public. You can be jailed for that. That's what I hear. I'm not sure. I haven't been there though. I hear that you can be jailed for doing that in public. Hugging, kissing recklessly in the streets, in public places. It's gonna land you in trouble. So I don't know. So that's why I thought, okay, those comments that I saw that people are telling Romina that she shouldn't be wearing booty shorts like this in this compound because this is not Argentina, this is in Africa. They kind of make it sense, but I don't know. You can't share them. They have no problem. So Mr. Lewis, what's your favorite meal here?
¿Qué han comido? ¿Cuál es tu comida favorita? ¿Cuál es tu comida favorita?
Ask her when it's boiled or roasted.
Panoy, frita.
So explain,
The
Rocio.
beans.
No, explain everything. But their favorite food.
Tilapia, when it's fried, the fried version.
Yeah.
Ask them their favorite meal. Is it beans and potatoes? They say it's tilapia and all those kind of things. I don't know.
I mean, I eat it, but it's not my favorite one.
Yeah.
The chapati.
Chapati. Oh, esta noche ellos cocinan.
They say that Yeah, it looks like very random when
Yeah.
you say
There's a part I'm looking for here. The part I want to show you in a bit. What is that? Guys, like the video in the meantime. Like the video.
These thumbnails all.
Sorry. Oh, I'm looking for that question. That creepy question that Sensor asked Mr. Luz. That how does he find the idea of us here? That for them being whites here, that they could be hugging and kissing, and now here you can't do it. I don't know what question is that he wanted to ask his father-in-law. But let's see. What is that part though? I'm trying to get it. One moment. Okay, where is that? Oh yeah, it's right here.
very welcome,
Yeah.
and so far things are the same. Like so, it feels that they are
The
very
same.
welcome.
Yeah.
So
Tell her here there is no kissing or holding hands in public. How are they struggling with that? Especially.
Rocio, tell your paps and your moms that there is no kissing and hugging and holding hands here in public. So especially for your daddy and your mama. So how are they struggling with that? This was a very good Q&A, though it wasn't so exciting to me.
Father and mother.
Yeah, but
Rocio was like, what kind of question do you want me to ask my parents? Like now, how do you expect me to ask such a thing? Like seriously, are you crazy? But it's fine. Ask them.
They don't do that.
dice que acá no hay de besarse en público o agarrarse la mano. Dice cómo lo están llevando.
Hey, Romina, you need to behave.
Bueno, pero porque estamos acá encerrados, pero si salimos.
Ahí está Luis. Sí.
So how do they feel being white? By the way, there's this thing. I guess maybe we'll talk about it next time. Why do Rocio and her people want to feel? Okay, I know that question. That conversation is going to be tough, but maybe I'll skip it. Maybe I'll skip it this time around because okay, let me just play it, and maybe you can form a conversation from it. I don't want to talk about it. Maybe it will sound a little bit ish. But listen to this.
Stella, do they feel like being white makes them feel like they are lost here? You know, like sometimes you're walking, you're the only one, like Mr. Luis went the other day to the mechanic. He's the only white guy there. And
Ask them. Them being white here, the only white. Does that make them feel some sort of way that they're lost or something? I don't know if they're really white. I don't know what they mean by being white. But whatever it is, whatever they mean, is what it is. Are they? Anyway, this conversation can go on and on and on, but I just wanted to make a reaction on that issue of these boys being attacked and Cecil telling them not to worry. That really caught my attention. Anyway, that should be enough for today. What do you think? I want to bounce, and you know what? I want to wish you a very good and happy December. This is on 4th of December 2025. Let's end the year with a lot of joy and happiness. And you guys be safe wherever you are. Be sad. Enjoy the Christmas season, the festive season for people who enjoy Christmas. Hey, can somebody send me Christmas flowers here? Want to put them back here. A big Christmas tree. A big Christmas tree over there. Anyway guys, I love you so much. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your love and support. You guys are really supporting me. Like so much. I appreciate that big time. Thank you so much. I love you all. Remember, one of these fine days I'll make a very big live stream. We'll be streaming. I've missed you on the live stream. But anyway, I'll be back. Thank you so much. I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now. Peace.